Title: Paramore's tour halts as Hayley Williams fights scary lung infection. What's next for the fans? TLDR: Paramore frontwoman Hayley Williams has been hit with a lung infection, forcing the band to cancel their remaining tour dates in Portland and Salt Lake City. Despite their earlier hopes of recovering in time, the risk of long-term damage has become too great. Refunds available, but fan hearts? A little more complicated to mend. Disclaimer: this article does not contain any health advice or recommendations. Always consult with a healthcare provider for personalized medical guidance. Hey there, rockers and punk pop lovers. So, here's the tune. Paramore's recent tour stops have turned into more of a hard stop than a showstopper, and not by choice. Frontwoman Hayley Williams is battling a lung infection, and, like a true rock star, she's not going down without a fight. But what's the cost? And what does this mean for the band and their loyal fans? The saga began in late July, when 4 shows had to be postponed due to an illness in the touring party. But our heroes soldiered on, performing in San Francisco and Seattle. Williams hoped that a week off of performing and a strict medicine routine would allow my body to heal enough to finish off this tour strong. But alas, the story took a turn for the worse. Williams stated, "After struggling through the last few shows and consulting with my doctor, we're unfortunately realizing that it's past the point of wanting to push through to put on a good show for all of you. I'm now risking long-term damage and I need to pay attention to my body." The question here is, how much is too much when it comes to pushing ourselves, whether for passion, work, or anything else? Williams's dedication to her craft and fans is commendable, but at what point does one's health take precedence? How many of us can relate to pushing our bodies to the brink, whether it's for our jobs, hobbies, or even relationships? Refunds are being offered at the point of purchase, but let's face it, it's not just about the money, is it? The fans who likely rearranged travel plans and eagerly awaited these performances will now have to deal with disappointment. But wait, what about empathy for the artist? Can we, as fans, truly grasp the pressure and physical toll of a grueling tour? The band's apologetic statement ends with, "I physically cannot go on. I know this isn't great news for everyone." It's a heartfelt message, but it leaves the fans and the band in a state of ambiguity and concern. So, rock on, readers, and keep those thoughts spinning. Hayley's fighting a real battle, and it makes you wonder, how do we balance our passions with our well-being? How do we handle the emotional connection to our favorite artists and the reality that they are, in fact, human? Let's crank up the volume on this discussion. What's your take on artists pushing their limits for the sake of performance? How do you reconcile your excitement as a fan with empathy for the artist's well-being? Share your thoughts and let's get this mosh pit of ideas going.